So I chose my platform because as a student in college, I used this platform. I was interested to see how it would work as a teacher from the student side of the LMS. As a college student, I found it helpful instead of boring, infuriating, and exhausting like a lot of the tech was in school. Um, Chose to use Blackboard Learn. I think this LMS is easy to handle, straightforward, and nice to look at. It also has a user-friendly way of organizing things on the teacher side and lots of features you can add into the course, which is handy. And after using it for 3.5 years of college, it was interesting to see the positives and understand the instructor side of the LMS struggles, which I'm sure have actually barely started. Sort of content I build, I use a variety of apps. I could have used many more and been more creative, such as Screencastomatic, YouTube, PowerPoint, Pixton, a cool iPad app called Show Me, and Colorado.edu Atom Builder simulator, as well as integrated quiz within Blackboard itself. Blackboard has a lot of more capabilities within the LMS itself and is capable of incorporating a lot more content that is created outside of the LMS and brought in. I could have been much more creative and given more time and effort. I hope I can figure out more things to integrate into LMS in the future, obviously. I think I added some fun parts into my LMS content-wise for sure. It was interesting to try to think of the quote-unquote right content to include, which was fun to brainstorm and try to figure out what order to put information in so that it would all click together. So I think the content area side was interesting and fun for me. I got to figure out how to draw my other technologies. I think I tried to be creative, but not too overly time-consuming on my LMS, which maybe shows some procrastination or anxiety on my part. And also, I think it's a good representation to what it would be like to be an actual teacher, learning new things and doing them maybe not so well and having things easy to fall back on, like PowerPoint. I want to teach high school students once I start teaching, so I think most of my material was aimed at general chemistry high school students, but I feel like the display or the LMS itself is most commonly used for higher education because, as I said, it was used in college. So possibly somewhere in between the two was my aim. For this class, in some ways, though, it was obviously made for the rubric of the aims of this class while also being real-world applicable. So, I mean, kind of the point of this class? Yes, the aims. I think the type of LMS that I use once I actually get a teaching job will be very different. I hope to teach in Minneapolis public schools. So from what I have seen, they have their own LMS specific to the district. I think obviously being a non-high school student, I can't log in to see what it looks like or how it works, just like this cat. I do think that a lot of the types of medias and resources I've used in this class can be transferable to any other learning management system, no matter what type it is. I think the biggest takeaway from this class is that technology is more accessible than we're all brought up to believe, and there are so many resources out there, and it's our job as educators to keep educating ourselves with the new technology and that can better serve our students.